Hey guys, so I'm using the 3M Headlight Restoration System Kit to refinish the plastic on this particular stereo iSymphony iPod iPhone stereo system, but it's similar to any type of console finish like an acrylic, I guess it's plastic clear, you know, like on a PlayStation or a lot of home stereos, a lot of maybe watch faces. So I'm going to try this 3M set on all kinds of stuff and see how it turns out and report the details. So this is the first phase of the sanding, which is with a fine grit 500 P500 grit sandpaper, whatever that is, real super fine. And then you move on to even finer, and then finest, and then on to rubbing compound. It's like a 4-step thing. So this is phase 1, and we'll see how it turns out. So I finished sanding with the 500 grit or P500, and now I'm moving on to the 800, and here's what it looks like, exactly what it says it should look like on the directions. Frosted. And there was some deep gouges, scratches in this area, which I can already tell are gone because they were filling with that white residue that when you're sanding it, it comes off. It's just taking a whole layer, thin layer off the entire thing. I can already tell this is going to work just excellent. I can already tell. I might be wrong, but anyways, moved on to the 800 grit. It's extremely tough for me to hold this camera and film, but I'm going to give it a shot here. Hold this camera and sand, not film. Let's see. Maybe out here outside here, I reckon. I got my air compressor hose here, which is super handy for getting all the residue, which is something it says on the directions to make sure you keep it clean. So I'll continue. Alright, so we're done sanding with the P800 grit, 2nd grade, super fine scratches. And now we're on to the last one, which is the 3M P3000 Trizact gray foam disc. The Trizact. So yeah, we've done the P500, the P800, and now we're going to do the P3000, the 3M Trizact. And this one you're supposed to wet it With a spray bottle, apply water to dampen the foam disc and lens surface. Add a mist of water. If it becomes dry while sanding, a slurry will build. 4 to 6 passes. You start seeing a white residue or slurry. And that's the last sanding phase before the compound. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, so we're on the last phase and we're supposed to get this thing wet.
So it's 115 now.
And the drill. Yeah, it's definitely clearing up. So yeah, after extensive sanding, you can see it's making like this slurry, they call it, paste. Wet sanding. Alright, so we are on the final phase of putting the 3M rubbing compound on the I actually finally got my tripod out. But so this is what it looks like. It's got like real fine swirl scratches produced by the last sanding with the 3M rubber pad, whatever it is. Grade 3000 grit. The 3M Trizact. So now we're going to be using the sponge, buff pad, whatever you want to call it, and the 3M rubbing compound, which they sure don't give you much of this. And it says to put a dollop, a dime size amount. Dime size amount of rubbing compound to the orange foam compounding pad. Before turning the drill on, smear the polish with the orange foam around on the lens. Around the lens. This will reduce splatter. Too much will cause excessive splatter and added cleanup. Do not run the foam pad dry. Holding the pad flat on the lens, polish the lens until the cloudy haze is gone and clarity is significantly improved. Residual clarity is needed or desired. Add another dime size amount of 3M rubbing powder and continue the process. Dime size, huh? Alright, dime. That's a big dime right there. Moment of truth right now. Seems a little dry. I did a dime. This little pouch is supposed to be for 2 headlights. I don't. This was like $16 at Walmart, by the way, but that was about a year ago when I bought it. It's been in my basement ever since. It's looking good. All right. Worth doing. I don't know, I'm starting to see some of that haze come back. Still seems like it's kind of hazy. It's going to be hard to actually see the fine details now on the camera, I know. I'm thinking I might need another rubbing compound. It's definitely like 1,000 times better than it originally was. No major scratches at all. It's just like a fine haze of scratches. Of looks pretty good. Yeah, in normal conditions without scrutinizing it, it looks great. It really does. And I think we can get it even better with another coat of the compound. So let's give it another another round here. It's looking pretty clear. Either way, the results are right now, previous results, at least 75% improvement, I would say. And if this is even clearer, we're probably looking at 85-90% improvement. Which is well worth it if you have something that means something to you. Toothbrush, one of the best cleaning tools there is besides your teeth. It's a wonder with electronics. With masking tape, wipe those clean using a 3M microfiber detail cloth. Well, I don't have a 3M microfiber detail cloth right now. Slight improvement. The first rubbing compound was good enough, I believe, unless I overdid it with the drill. Not a vast improvement over the first coat of the rubbing compound. Alright folks, I believe that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you found something useful. Please like and subscribe, of course. You know the deal. Until next time, have a nice day. So here we have it, the completed iSymphony audio system with wireless speakers, AM/FM stereo, iPod dock, CD player. There you've got your iPod dock. And there's your controls.